Hi, good afternoon, my dear students. Once again, welcome back to our new episode of Geography of 8th Standard. And I hope all are fine and take care. Today, I would like to take the new chapter from the geography part, that is atmosphere. In second chapter, we studied about lithosphere, the outer layer of the earth, and the interior, the mantle, the crust, and the core. Okay. And today in this session we are going to study about atmosphere. Okay. So our atmosphere comprises of many gases. That is 78% of earth is comprised of uh, nitrogen. Okay, nitrogen 78 percentage, and remaining 21 percentage is oxygen, and remaining 1 percentage includes argon and carbon dioxide. Okay, so remember 78 percentage of our earth, the atmosphere, is composed of nitrogen, and this nitrogen is very important to the growth of plants and trees. Okay, and remaining 21 percentage of atmosphere is comprised of oxygen, and remaining 1 percentage include argon, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, like that. Minute gases are also there in our atmosphere. Okay, so when we discuss about atmosphere is a blanket of air covered surrounded the earth. Okay, it is an imaginary blanket. Actually, we can't see the atmosphere. It is an imaginary blanket which protects our earth from the harmful radiations coming from the sun. Okay, harmful radiations like ultraviolet and infrared radiations coming from the sun, our earth protect just like an umbrella. Okay, while going in noon time, you might have seen some old people or some people carrying umbrella in order to get protection from the heat of the sun. Okay, and just like an umbrella, our atmosphere protect our earth from harmful radiations from the sun, that is ultraviolet and infrared radiations. This, if we are exposed to these ultraviolet and infrared radiations for long time, it can cause many skin diseases, many cancer like diseases. It is harmful for living beings. Okay, so for earth is only suitable for life in our solar system because of the presence of atmosphere, water, and other living living conditions. Okay, favorable or comfortable conditions. The main things are water and atmosphere. Okay, so today I would like to explain in detail about what is atmosphere, which are the layers of atmosphere. Okay, then coming to atmosphere, we can divide the atmosphere into 5 layers. We can divide the atmosphere into 5 layers. The topmost layer is known as troposphere. Okay, from the surface of the earth to 18 kilometers, as 18 kilometers means, in the sense, it from the equator to 18 kilometer is the extension of troposphere, whereas from the polar region north and south, the extension the height of troposphere is only 8 kilometers. Okay, so in this atmosphere, troposphere, in this first layer, that is troposphere, we can see mountains, even our Mount Everest. Okay, the height of Mount Everest is approximately 9 kilometers. Okay, exactly it is 8,848 meters. So we can round into 9 kilometers. Okay, so 18 kilometer is the extension of troposphere, and there we can see clouds. Okay, rainfall is also only found in this atmosphere. Rainfall is only occurring in the troposphere. Okay, and our aeroplane is covering the distance of troposphere, and it is traveling through stratosphere. Okay, then coming to next layer, it is known as stratosphere. It's extension is from 18 kilometers to 50 kilometers. Okay, and the jet aeroplanes are passing through this region because there is very less pressure and temperature. Okay, so this is a comfortable zone for the jet planes to travel smoothly, and there is no presence of any clouds. Okay, so easily the pilots can drive the aeroplanes. Okay, that is about stratosphere. And the third one, or the middle layer, is called as mesosphere. Okay, the word meso means middle. Okay, mesosphere, and the height of the extension of mesosphere is 50 kilometer to 80 kilometers. Okay, and in this mesosphere we can see many meteors and like that substances revolving around the earth. Okay, and next is we can see ionosphere. In this ionosphere, the fourth sphere is ionosphere. How the name ions get means, ions means it is an electrically charged zone. Okay, electrically charged zone, and otherwise it is also known as, it is reflecting the radio waves. Okay, you know, we are using radio, telephone, television, mobile phones, telephone. Okay, many internet electronic devices we are using, especially for communication. Okay, all this communication is only possible because of this ionosphere. Okay, I told that is a magnetic field is there, electrically charged. That area is known as ionosphere, and it reflects the radio waves. Okay, and the satellites are also kept there. Okay, and it is capturing all the sounds and videos, and because of the presence of those satellites we are able to communicate. Okay, so this ionosphere is very helpful and very important for nowadays for us. Can you imagine a life without a mobile phone nowadays? Our online classes are also even going through the usage of mobile phone. So it is possible because of this ionosphere. Okay, it is the one of the blessings of the nature or the God. Okay, and above ionosphere we can see the extreme level of atmosphere it is. And coming to ionosphere, the extension of ionosphere is 80 kilometers to 400 kilometers. Okay, its extensions or width is very high. Okay, too lengthy. From 80 kilometer to 400 kilometers is the extension of ionosphere. Okay, so this ionosphere is very important to us. Okay, and the last one is exosphere. Okay, that is beyond 400 kilometers. Okay, and so far it is not known what is the total extension of exosphere. Okay, it is more than 400 to maybe it may reach up to 1000 kilometers approximately. Okay, so this is a basic introduction about this chapter, atmosphere. I hope you understood this introduction. Okay, once again I shall tell you the 5 layers are troposphere, second one stratosphere, third one mesosphere, fourth one ionosphere, and the last one is exosphere. Okay. Okay. So in order to remember these spheres in order, you can just remember, make some codes. TSM, TSMIE. Okay, T for troposphere, S for stratosphere, M for mesosphere, and I for ionosphere, E for exosphere. Okay, just remember TSMIE. TSMIE. Okay, so I hope you understood this segment. Okay, and please read the chapter. Till then, goodbye. Thank you. Have a nice day.